Zach, my friend, how are you?
I'm doing not too well. How are you, Rory?
I am doing very well, but I'm sad to hear that you're not doing well. Tell me what's going on.
Let me preface this that I'm not good with change.
Hmm.
Um, so I have an ex. The end of this year will be 5 years since we've broken up. Um, and I don't think I miss her. Um, there's more to this.
Hmm.
I don't think I miss her, but just recently, like I've had girlfriends after her. Recently, I've been very flooded with memories of us, and I've listened to music that she put me onto and
Hmm.
that we listened to together, and looking at old conversations and just flooding back all these memories. And like, it's not that I'm like, because she has a child now, she's married, we're on speaking terms, we're friends.
Hmm.
So it's not like I want her back. It's just like I'm sad that those times are gone and how simple they were and the innocence of it. And I'm just wanting to know how to accept that change and move on
Hmm.
because I thought I had.
So, okay. So, how is it negatively impacting your life, like these thoughts and feelings?
Um, so it's it's eating me up. Um,
Hmm.
I don't get as much sleep as I should. I don't have a good sleep schedule right now.
Hmm. Tell me about your hobbies.
But that's so I don't have many at the moment.
Hmm.
One of our hobbies together, we were high school sweethearts. Um, we were in marching band together, and I was in the drum line, and she was in color guard. And I like that was another thing, like performing with my love at the time. Like it was just amazing and everything.
Hmm.
Now I just finished my associate's degree, and I'm getting started with transferring to a 4 year university. I work for Intel, the computer-based processors and everything.
Good
I
shit,
work
dude.
in the retail side. Um, so I'm still trying to. I don't have as many hobbies as I'd like. I really just work and come home and mind my business.
Hmm.
I fell off with a lot of friends, but just with her, I guess because she was my first love, it's lingering around longer, and it's eating me up on from the inside out.
Sure. Um, how old are you?
I'm 21.
How old is she?
She is 19 this year.
And how long did you guys date for?
We dated for a year and a half.
And your breakup was 5 years ago?
The end of this year will make it 5 years. Yes.
Bro, you don't miss her. You're using her as an excuse you're afraid of life. You don't miss her. Wait, she's 19, she's married
Yeah,
and has a
that's
kid?
yes.
Where the fuck do you guys live?
We are in North Carolina
Oh,
of the
okay, there you
United
go.
States.
I, I'm not
Um,
trying to make fun of the situation, dude, but I'm like, Jesus, 19 babies having babies. Good lord. All right, dude. Here's what's going
no,
on.
I, I
I'm
don't
I'm
disagree.
gonna keep it real with you. All right.
Okay.
Your life hasn't even fucking started yet, dude. And wanting to return to a time where everything was easier and, sort of the innocence of being young, but you're still young and things aren't complicated. They're as simple as they were when you were younger. But it's all in your head. So think about what you've told me here. Okay, I'm going to read back to you what you said. I asked you if you had any
Okay.
hobbies. You said no. I was going to ask if you had many friends, and you said, without me asking, you said that you kind of fell off with your friends. You're not romantically sad. You are generally unfulfilled. Do you know what I'm saying? And
Yes.
that is an important distinction because when you are so there is there's something called Maslow's hierarchy of needs. And these are just basic needs that everybody has, food, shelter, water, friendship, connection, purpose, things like that. What you are
Right.
saying effectively is, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you don't miss romance. I'm not saying you don't miss that partner and reminisce about good times. I'm not suggesting that. What I'm suggesting is the reason that you're reminiscing and thinking about those good times is because those were times when you had a sense of purpose and direction. And those were times when your social needs were being fulfilled because you had a girlfriend and you probably, spending time with other people by proxy, right? Like hanging out with her friends
Absolutely.
too, and saying, "Oh, me and what's her name are going to go out for dinner. Do you guys want to come?" Things like that. You were sexually
Yeah.
fulfilled. You were going on dates. You were getting out of the house. You had shit going on. So she was a catalyst to make all this other stuff happen. But now that she's not here, you have probably largely taken a backseat for the things you need to be doing. And this is a very common thing, especially with young men, is we tend to, you know, we like to be lazy. We like to kind of go into the bat cave and do nothing, you know? And I don't think
Yeah.
many men will admit this, but we kind of like to return to a state of nothing, right? What are you thinking about? Nothing. Literally nothing. I'm thinking about nothing. I'm staring at a wall and just, you know, the phone line's dead. Fucking banned. So what I want to get at here, dude, is if you want this problem to be solved, it's not going to be solved in getting an ex back or an ex-girlfriend or something. It's going to be solved
Oh
with
yeah.
you getting to fucking work on your life. So what does this mean? I'm going to give you specific steps. Hey, Mindy, how are you? Welcome to stream. I'm going to give you specific steps to do. And what I can guarantee you is that if you follow these steps, this problem that you're currently dealing with over time will go away. And it will go away permanently if you stick to the steps. Okay?
Okay.
Any questions before I continue?
Not right now. I'm all ears.
All right, here we go. Number 1, a gym routine. I want you to go to a gym, ideally a gym, right? Exercising is good, but I want you to leave your house and go to a gym. Is that something you're able to do? Like, can you afford that?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes, it is.
So pick a nearby gym. Go regularly. And regularly, I mean 3 times a week consistently. And just, even if you're just on the treadmill, right? I'm not asking for the hardest workout of your lifetime. So why do I say that? Number 1, it's very good for your mental health. We know that scientifically to be true. Exercise is good for your mental health. Number 2, it's good for your body. It makes you look better. It makes your body healthier. It makes you more confident in yourself. Number 3, it gets you around people. And I have a feeling you've probably self-isolated. You know, you go to school, which is probably online. You come home and you do nothing, right? You probably play video games and chill. Like, that's it. That's your day.
Yep. That
So,
is exactly it.
yeah, and like I said, man, this isn't a personal attack. A lot of young men do this, right? And I did this too. Being able to go out, do your thing, meet new people, and just making the attempt, which is what a lot of people forget, is like in order to get the fruit, you got to plant the tree. And so many young men are like, there's a general sense of not entitlement, but like, I was young and it used to be easy. Right, because you used to have the choice forced upon you. You were made to go to school. You had to have friends. You didn't have a choice, right? Sitting in class
Right.
for years with the same people, you're eventually going to make friends with them. So take that same mentality and put it into your current life. The gym is just one example of that. Why? It's because we are, I'm air quoting here, making you go to a place where there are people. If you go the same times every week, you're bound to run into the same people. You nod, you smile, hey, how's it going? After a few weeks, a few months, you start to become friends with them. After a few weeks, a few months, hey man, what are you doing later? You want to go grab some lunch? Yeah, dude, sure, that sounds great. Hey, you want to take that new fitness class that came to town? Sure, man. And then you make friends. And it doesn't just have to be the gym. That's just an example, right? That's an example that
Right.
can stretch out to everywhere. It can be a personal hobby that you can do, right? So a common one for me that I used to do all the time, but I lost touch with due to COVID, was rock climbing. I loved going rock climbing. So I would go for me because Rory, wanted to go. And eventually I met friends kind of by accident, just because I wanted to go do this thing. I didn't feel like this was a chore. I felt like I was doing something fun that like I enjoyed. Video games, you don't have to
Right.
give up video games. Join a guild, right? Join a Discord, make some friends. On the I run the Love Chat YouTube channel.
Yes.
I've had people literally meet up from that Discord. I don't necessarily endorse that because there's psychopaths on the internet, but the point remains. They met up and like became friends and split off and dated and made their own Discords. Like, so this is all doable shit, man. The real reality of your age and your situation is that nobody's coming to save you. Save your goddamn self. And you know how to. You know exactly how to. You just need to start.
Right.
That's it. That's the truth. Everybody has to learn. They kick and scream and eventually they learn. That's where you're at.
Yeah, because it's not like I definitely don't like want her back. Like I know it's been so long, like we've changed so much. But that gave me a lot of clarity. I think it's just I miss the times and not the person. The person just happened to be there.
Yeah. You're right. You're right, because everything
my closest
was handed to you, man. So 5 years ago. So that would have made you 16. So let's think about where you're at 16. You're in high school, or you're in high school. You have social needs taken care of. You don't have a choice. You're surrounded by people. It is what it is. You have probably recreational needs taken care of because there is, different activities and sports you can sign up with at school. Home ec class. There's like interesting, different things to do. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's all forced upon you.
Yeah.
You have to do it. You don't have a choice. And then we graduate. We go to college. Same thing. Usually, not everybody goes to college, but you get the idea. The established infrastructure is taken away from us. Now we're set free into the world. And like, good luck, little buddy. Figure it out. Nobody figures it the fuck out because nobody tells us how to. Because high school doesn't prepare you. College doesn't prepare you for life, man. Do you know how many people I know who are like 30 and don't know how to change a tire or replace a fuse? Or do their taxes? Or make friends? Or fall in love? Yeah. So what do? They just stop trying because they don't know how to start. Except they do. It's just they're not actively acknowledging that they already know how to start. You know how to go to a gym, right? You know how to make friends. It's just that constant fear of rejection. And then once you begin doing these things, all of it will come back to you. The reminiscing that you're doing right now will disappear because you've actively created in your day-to-day life the thing that you're reminiscing today. That's it. Reminiscing is your body telling you, hey, dude, let's go back to that. Let's create that again. So, okay, fine. So do it. You dig? Oh, Zach, did you get kicked off, man? Whoops. Do we got you back? Zachary? Zachariah? Yeah, call back in, dude. I don't know. That's a fucking shame, too, Zach. I was spitting straight facts, dude. Chat, what do you think? Yay or nay? What's up, Vincent? How are you? I still can't parallel park. Hey, Riff, how are you? I still can't parallel park. I think I can. I can parallel park. I never really need to, but I can. All right, dude. Did you hear half the shit I said? I was spitting straight facts just now.
I did not. The last thing I heard was you were saying that like we had to go to school, we had no choice, and then most people went to college. That was the last thing. Okay.
Does the Colin website work? Yeah, he's the person I'm talking to right now is calling in from a Colin website. Right below, guys. If you guys are overseas, you can use this website that's appearing on screen right now. If you're in the United States or Canada, North America, you can use this phone number. Okay, dude. So what I was saying is basically, I want to let you get some words in here. The reality is that when you are reminiscing, that is your body telling you, and your mind telling you, hey, man, we're not very happy right now. How can we go back to that place where we were happy, where things were good? You know how to. So just start. Because nobody's, like I said, nobody's coming to save you. Save yourself. Did I lose you again? I think we lost him again. Zach. All right, there we go. Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay. I don't know why it keeps dropping, dude, so I'll just say this. You know how to do what you want. You already know how. The fact's too hot for
Right.
the line. So what I would say is that you need to get yourself in a social setting and you need to give yourself some short-term goals, right? There's a difference between a plan and a goal. A plan is like, oh, great, I'll do this on Tuesday. A goal is, hey, I will do this for the foreseeable future to arrive at something that's meaningful. So what matters to you?
Yeah. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Was that last thing you said a question to me?
Yeah, and I think it's a question it should take you some time to figure out for yourself. But yes. You know, it's both a question and a suggestion, right? Like to sit down and figure out, okay, what matters to me? What are my values?
Right. Yeah, I think this gave me a lot of clarity. Which it's so weird. Like, I'm sure this is a bizarre case for you because, like,
It's not.
I'd say a month ago I wasn't even thinking about this girl.
Would it surprise you?
I'm messed up because I just missed those times, but not her.
Would it surprise you to hear that this is the millionth time I've done if I can't call it a coaching, but I've given advice like this. It's like the millionth time.
Really?
The millionth time, dude. You are. I wish I could show you all the times I've given this exact speech to someone. This is an incredibly.
I thought it was like
no, an incredibly common problem, because what your brain is doing is going, ah, man, when was the last time we were good? We were like really happy. It was with my girlfriend, my ex-girlfriend. Man, I miss my ex-girlfriend. I need to get her back because then I'll be really happy. No, but it's yes, it's her, but it's not the person. It is her, the situation. Does that make sense?
Yes.
It is the things she brought into your life that you're missing, not her herself. I mean, you might miss the person, but you know, she's a buddy now.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, there were several times I was happy after her. I guess it was just the whole first love thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's my best guess.
Brother, I've been there. Trust me when I say you are not alone. But how to solve the problem you're going through is, and I say this lovingly, incredibly fucking common and clear. What do? You get out of your house, you put down the porno, you put down the boobies, you put down World of Warcraft. And I'm more saying this to myself at your age than I'm saying this to you. And you get to work, dude. And like I said, I don't want to make it seem like I'm a gym rat because I'm very much not a gym rat. In fact, like just last night, I was chilling with my girlfriend and we were just stuffing our face with ice cream. It was great. But the gym is the easiest place to start. Not the only thing you should do. It's just the easiest suggestion because there are people, and they're all friendly people, and it helps your body and it helps your mind. So it tackles several things at once.
Yeah, it's a win-win situation.
It's a win-win. And then take it away from the gym and put it towards like a hobby. Like, oh, yo, I like comic books. Okay, fine. Find a local comic book shop. I like walking in nature. Okay, go to meetup.com. Find some nature groups. Do you mind if I ask where in the country you live?
North Carolina.
Oh, right, you said that. Yeah, so North Carolina is beautiful, and there's plenty of beautiful nature trails and hikes. You could easily find a group that does that. You can find a video game group. It doesn't matter. Like, it's so easy. You don't even have to leave your house to make friends. I would prefer you leave your house, though, because your room, the home, can become a black hole. I think anybody who's ever gone through a depression here in chat knows that.
Right. Yeah, I have some online friends that I play games with that one of them I've known almost 10 years now. And a couple of them I've known for 5 years. They're actually in South Carolina, so we just haven't set up a time to all meet up. But
I want you to call them and
those
set
are
the
my
time up
closest
today.
friends, and they're a state away.
Call them today.
I'm sorry?
Call them today. Today.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you hear anything I said?
I heard you say that you have friends in South Carolina, which is very close to North Carolina, relatively speaking.
Yeah, we've played games online together for 5 years. One of them 10 years. We just haven't set up a time to meet up and make the drive to each other. I have friends here in North Carolina, but we're not as close as we used to be. I don't know. I guess we've just grown apart. Like, I can't confide in them like I used to be able to.
Sure.
Which is sad, man.
That's a part of growing up, man. It is sad, but it is a part of growing up. Look, I think, especially if you have those friends in South Carolina, it's summertime, baby. Go to Myrtle Beach, meet some honeys. I'm serious.
We have talked about that.
Then I want you to go home. What is it? It's June. It's summer. We're here. I hate it. I like being freezing cold. I'm not freezing cold. I can't stand it. But go home. Like after this call, I hear them birds chirping. I know you're walking. Go home. When they're awake, when it's appropriate, say, hey, it's time to book our trip. Let's make it happen. Did I lose you? Okay.
I think it's long overdue.
It's time. Yeah, it's time. And after that, sign up for a gym and set the goals such that you will stick with them. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't set the goal to be like this impossible fucking goal that you'll never do. If I said, like, okay, I'm going to let you go in a second here, but I used to be like 270 pounds. I was a big fucking dude. That was way too much. And I'm 5'8". I'm a short king. At that time, when I was at my worst weight, which thank God I'm not at anymore, I would not have been convinced to go to a gym and work out every day for 1 hour. Impossible. Wouldn't have happened. 0% chance of me sticking with that. But I could have been convinced, and in fact was convinced by my therapist at the time, to just drive to the gym. Don't even leave the car. Just drive to the gym parking lot and then drive home. Will you do that? And I said, yeah, I guess I could do that. So I did. I went in every time. I was like, well, I'm already here. I might as well go to the gym. I already drove here, right? 1% better than yesterday is all we're asking. I am not asking you for you to change your entire life. I'm not. Just 1%. 1% more than you did yesterday. All right, dude?
Very doable.
And remember, the gym is a good place to start, but that is just an example of something you could do. It doesn't have to be specifically about the gym. It can be a comic book shop. It can be a cooking class. It can be a nature meetup group where you guys just walk on a light trail or something like that. It doesn't have to be specifically the gym. Take that idea and apply it to anywhere or anything you want to do. But I also mean the gym too, simply because it's good for your mental health. Cool?
Very cool.
All right, dude.
Thank you so much, Rory.
God bless, dude. Thanks for calling in.
Thank you.
Peace and blessings. Bye-bye.